First News Network, and today we're going to talk about University of California's non-discrimination and equal opportunity standards. Just one day after his presidential inauguration, President Donald Trump sought to end illegal discrimination. On the official White House statement, President Trump claimed that the federal government, medical industry, commercial airlines, and law enforcement agencies and institutions of higher education have actively used diversity, equality, and inclusion, better known as DEI, to make harmful and immoral race and sex-based preferences to make selections.
I will be talking to Jay Carter, who's applied to many HBCU colleges and might be affected by this new policy. Do you think this will impact the career you're trying to pursue? If so, explain.
Okay, I don't think this will necessarily impact the career I'm trying to pursue. I think it will more impact the type of schooling that I want to do. I do want to attend an HBCU because they're known for empowering Black individuals who have been historically underserved. So if I'm not able to go to these educational institutions that are directed towards Black people, I feel like that will affect my schooling. So it will eventually impact my future career because I won't be able to get the schooling that I want,
Okay. What organizations are you a part of that pertain to a specific demographic or group?
Well, first, I'm a part of the Preuss Schools BSU, and I've been an active member since 9th grade. And apart from that, outside of school, I'm a part of an organization called Young and Prosperous, where it's a specialized group that specifically for minorities, but it's predominantly Black people, and in that program we just empower Black individuals, and we focus on getting us the proper education, scholarships, and a lot of opportunities we wouldn't have access to unless we were in this specific program.
How has this policy affected your experience with these organizations?
First, I would just say it would affect Preuss's BSU, because if we're not able to have these minority groups or these specialized groups, we're not going to, as a Black community, we're not going to be able to come together and talk about issues or foster our. So I feel like that's going to be one issue because this policy will have impact on. And then for Young and Prosperous, I feel like it will affect that because it's predominantly Black people, and there's still other races outside of that, like Hispanic, and there's some white people, but if we're not able to have this specialized group, we're not going to feel that sense of empowerment and that sense of belonging, because you can say oh, there shouldn't be any discrimination, anybody can join this group, but if we don't have these groups and we all just come combined, I feel like we're going to bring back that feeling of that alienation and not feeling like you belong. And that's what Young and Prosperous and Preuss BSU strives to not do. They strive to have that inclusivity, but if we're inclusive and there's just this separation between races and it's divided, I feel like it's gonna kind of destroy the meaning of this policy and what they're trying to
Thank you for your time, Jay.
Thank you.
Using this policy, President Trump orders the mandatory termination of all discriminatory and illegal preferences, mandates, policies, programs, activities, guidance, regulations, enforcement actions, consent, orders, and requirements. Next, we talk to the Preuss teachers to ask about the concerns for future students.
Back with the Preuss News Network today. We're here with Mr. Smith. Our first question is, how did opportunities meant for specific groups or demographics benefit you in your academic career?
I'll take that, man. My academic career started at an HBCU. I finished at a PWI. So I kind of got the taste of both worlds. Being from an all-Black community in Detroit, we were brought up in a neighborhood where we stuck together, but at the same time we learned how to work with other groups out there. We had a lot of Polish, a lot of Vietnamese, so it helped me because I was open to different worlds and I knew how to listen more than just talk.
Do you worry for students who will possibly be affected by this policy?
I'm somewhat worried, but at the same time, it's a great lesson for students because now they can start having a voice for themselves if they don't like the policy. The policy can put you in a position where you don't understand why it's this way. For instance, some programs around here, or just in general in the county, statewide, the policy can it could put you in a position where you don't understand why it's this way. For instance, some programs around here, or just in general in the county, statewide, we want to divide everything up, it seems like, but sometimes young men need their own programs because they need someone speaking to them that looks like them. Whereas we can also have programs that are more co-ed, where we can have someone, like I said, that doesn't look like them, sound like them, a different sex, if you will, can teach them something from the opposite side.
All right. Thank you for your time, Mr. Smith.
Oh, you're welcome. No problem.
Even schools such as PERS, who are filled with minorities and who have a very diverse background, might be impacted by this new policy, foreseeing that clubs and organizations are already being shut down. Boys to Men is the first, but it won't be the last if these policies don't change. Did you record?
Yeah.
You not gonna say 3, 2, 1, go? All right, bet.
That's a specific. Well, we're gonna cut that out. All right, we're gonna cut that part out.
Okay.
Enforcement. Today we're going to first we interviewed John Hart. What did I say? University of California's non-discrimination